To directors first, it looks like. That's what they're trying to sneak in the back door, saying directors need to go and verify your identity on company's house. And he's like refused. He's refused. So all they'll do is just end up fining and things like that. Fucking pisses me off, man. Pisses me off. Oh, anyway. But they're being bought out. I didn't know that. Okay, welcome guys. Welcome to the show. We're here, ready to catch some pips on YouTube. If you want to watch us trade live on YouTube, head over to our channel on YouTube and get onto the charts. Have you caught out this week, Dan?
Oh, a lot.
Have you?
A loss.
Have you a loss?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. However,
No.
I did look at gold and it's had a huge drop.
Do you know what? It's because I had it on my phone yesterday at work. So this is why it was a loss. Monday and Tuesday, I didn't have it on my phone, but I was looking at the charts when I could.
Yeah.
And marking things up, just not putting them on. And so I marked up the flip of the weekly.
Yeah.
And that dropped 1,800 pips. So I was like, right, Wednesday, I was like, I'll see what's on. If I see something, I'll put it on. And I did. And it was a lot. So I was just like, damn it. It's a shit week. But nah, it's only 1%. So I'm still...
Oh, it's nothing.
Nah, it's
You've
not.
got to be comfortable with 1% loss. Like, it's... That's now.
Well, that's it. And I know the mistake that was made was I've done it while I'm at work. I know I shouldn't do it because I get burned when I do because I can't manage things properly.
Yeah, you've got to be in the zone for me.
Well, you've got to be focused and you've got to be in the zone. If you're not, these things can happen. So you have to. You have to acknowledge that. And
you only need. I mean, you've got 2 days a week now, haven't you, trading?
Yeah.
You only need 2 days a week. You know.
Well, that's it. The last few weeks are up 9% on the demo account from trading just Thursday, Fridays.
Yeah.
So I don't need to force this. I just need to. But it's because I'm on a live challenge.
Yeah.
Go on, Dan. You tell him. I'm just like dead conservative, and then I'm just like, what? No, I have to trade. I don't.
Yeah.
It's unlimited. I've got plenty of time.
Yeah. You've got all the time.
Yeah.
One trade at a time, as long as the trade's there. That is it. That's all we're doing.
Exactly.
How are you doing, John?
Yeah, not too bad. This week I am currently $100 down because I don't know. It's been a bit. I don't know. For me, it's just been a bit tricky this week.
Yeah, same, John.
But
same.
Is that the same account where you brought it all back when you were huge in drawdown, and you brought it all back and back to break even and profit?
Yeah. Well but done. I have actually had about. I think I've had like about $300 like worth of loss, but I've made that back still. So I'm like only like collectively $100 down this week. But I don't know. This week it's just been a bit tricky. I think there's been a lot of trades that have looked a bit blank, really.
Well, we can have a look.
And I've got in on a couple, and like they've just not like they've either A, not played out very well, or B, I've like noticed something and gone, actually this looks like dog shit.
Yeah.
And like got out of it at like a $5 loss here or a $10 loss there or something. Like, so I'm not that bad this week.
Okay.
But I could do with making some moolah. I think I've just missed a trade now, potentially. I'm hoping it'll pull back and I'll be able to get in on it.
Yeah.
But
what should we do with top down?
Morning, John.
I know. I try not to shoot opium into my veins.
Opium. Should we do a top down then? See what we can see.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
go on then.
should.
Okay, because I've not looked at the markets. Like I said to Dan, I was camping Monday, and then Tuesday. I can't remember what I had on Tuesday. I had something on Tuesday, and then yesterday I was at Sheffield for the ladies' furthest away game, and then today, believe it or not, I've got a funeral to go to today at 11, so I've got to be done for 10:30 really today, which we should be done.
Sorry to hear that, mate.
And then yeah.
I
And
can't
then-
stay on for too long anyway because I've got to take the bloody truck for its MOT this
Mm.
morning. So
Well, we're back on
Finally.
now, so on next week should be full week next week. Yeah, it'll be a full week next week. Okay, let's do a top down then. So monthly, very very bullish. Still got 9 days left of it, so this monthly can still do anything at the moment. Doesn't really give us much information. The weekly, we haven't had a weekly close for months really.
Long time.
Yeah, a long time. So it'd be nice to get a weekly close. Hopefully that might initiate some sort of pullback, at least to sort of 50% of the area of this big pump. But I'd like to come and retest these levels. But again, this weekly can still do anything. There's 2 days left of it. So is it enough time for this weekly to flip and carry on driving? I'm not too sure. And then the daily, we had this huge drop. I don't know what happened because, like I say, I wasn't here.
Chaos.
Yeah. So I don't know if this was news or what, but nice big drop. And then we've had another bearish daily. Now, the issue we've got now is it's sort of filled the range. So the range is on the daily. Well, technically it was that, and then we had a breakout, right? And then the previous range to the downside is this, which we've sort of filled now. Now you can sort of average it. We've sort of filled, which really doesn't help us because, you know, we've came straight through this whole range and we filled the range now. So now what are we waiting for? We can't take sells because we haven't had a break to the downside yet. So I need a daily break to the low. We could potentially take buys, but you think before drive up, what are we likely going to get with this? We might get a doji today, or might get a small bullish, or we could get a big bullish, I suppose. But we're going to get some sort of bullish candle first here, if this is turning to come up, and then I reckon Friday will then be the one more pushes back up. So that means then today we could probably see just a consolidation day where we just fuck about basically with this daily candle. This daily candle can do anything. Can do anything because it's filled the range, and we're looking at going back up. So we're gonna have to be very careful with trades at the moment. We can't. I'm not interested in probably sellers below here. So this is the extremities. We can take buys up, and if we come back up, you could probably target all-time highs again. To be fair, I think tomorrow if we get a doji style candle on the daily, and then we get a bottom wick with a new daily, I'd be looking at sells as we close back in the ranges on the way back up. So tomorrow would be fairly straightforward, really.
Buys.
Yeah, for buys up.
Not buys.
But let's go down the time frames because yes, I mean this. Wow, the stocks have just opened up, absolutely lashing out. So the only issue with this is we've only got this support, right? It's only a minor support at the moment because we haven't had a bullish close yet. Okay, so it is only a minor support. So yeah, we this daily could also push through as well to create some more support. But we've got nothing else to go off. You know, you've got nothing else to go off. You could go off that zone. You could go off maybe that. That doesn't really fit. You've got no else to go off. So this is all we've got to go off, but it is a minor support until this daily closes bullish. Now, what's happening on the 6 hour? 6 hour, 2 candles with no bottom wick, right? Which I believe on the 6 hour you can actually get this from. I don't normally trade the 6 hour, but I've just kept it on there. Let me show you an example. There. So if we look, the 6 hours can tend to do this with no bottom wicks. So I normally say when there's no bottom wick, price tends to come back. But what I found with the 6, which I rarely trade really, you can actually do that. So I'm not really too fussed about coming back down for these bottom wicks, believe it or not. Okay. Now we did close back into the area, and then we had a bearish close, and then we had a bullish close. Now if we flick this indicator, let's have a look. Yeah, it hasn't picked anything up. So there's the next range on the 6, which we haven't filled the range. So what is this 6 going to do? You had no top wick on this 6. We came up, got the top wick now. You got no bottom wick on this 6, on the actual 6 we're on now. So anything can happen on the 6. Doesn't really help us at the moment. Yes, we could flip to the downside, I suppose, and push down, but like I say with the daily, I'm just a bit cautious taking sells off the daily. So let's go to the 4 hour. So we have got some ranges now on the 4. We have got a, what is this? Well, we've now got this range, haven't we? Which I don't really like. Let's get rid of that. Previous 4 closed bullish. There's the advantage point, no top wick there. This 4 can do anything at the moment. It really doesn't help. 4 doesn't give us much. What I do know though is 3 closed bullish, no top wick, and then the 3 opened up, pushed with no bottom wick. So does this 3 need a bottom wick? Would that go in line with the 4 pulling back? Well, the 4 needs to fill the range at 4128. There's nothing else to bounce off really. So I don't think I would look at that. So the 3 doesn't really give us much. We have got a minor range here on the 2. Actually, that's quite a prominent range. Then we had a breakout. But I would like a bottom wick. If I got this bottom wick on the 2, if I got this bottom wick on the 2, if we get a pullback to here and we don't create a steeper top wick, I'll get a buy stop off the 2. Pullback needed. The 2 is brought back into the range. The 4 needs to come and fill the range, which is here. So if we go back to the 2 needs to push up to at least there. But if we can create a bottom wick and rule out a fake out, because of the 3's got no bottom wick, then if we can pull back to this, I'll then have a buy stop on. Our advantage point will be around these levels, which is the 4 hour range, but hopefully we look to come and break the highs and push, and then we're bullish. So that's what I'd be interested in at the moment. But that's just off the 2. Let's have a look at the 1. Yeah, the 1's got no bottom wick. So the 1 is quite a prominent time frame where if there's no bottom wicks and no top wicks, then you tend to get price to come back down to them levels. So this is a really tricky area. Now I would imagine that price needs to come back down to this level. So how could I get in? It's already done the move here. So if we're expecting this 1 to come down to create a bottom wick, at least them levels, that could have been our advantage point. Let's get rid of this. Because the 1 is technically closed, respecting. I mean, it has got a level here. We haven't tapped previous support. So do we need a pullback? I think I would like a pullback. But could we get a wing back sell on? Could the 4 pull back? 4 hasn't broke out as of yet. But the 3 had. Probably needs to fill the range, but you've got no bottom wick. The 2 has broke above. Again, probably needs to fill the range. Unless we're going to flip to the downside. And fake out. And that would make sense with the 1. Okay, this is what I'm probably going to do. Let's see what this 5 does. If this 5, we might have a swoop entry on here, right? So yes, I'm interested in buys. I prefer the buys. If I can get a pullback to here, I'll then take buys above these levels. However, we've got an advantage point where we probably need to go and tap this level. Okay, so if we need to tap that level, then we could potentially come all the way back down to at least this level. We could also potentially get a fake out on the 2 hour. So the 2 hour could close back in. And that would make sense with the 4 pulling back and closing, respecting this level. And if the 4 pulls back and respects this level, we've had a liquidity grab. I would prefer the buys, but I can't do anything with buys until I get a bottom wick. Okay. What's this 3 doing? What's this? This is gold, isn't it? Because we might be getting in and moving stops to risk-free quick. So pay attention, guys, right? Pay attention. This is 15.
You're gonna have to.
Wow.
You're gonna have to let me know how that goes because I'm gonna have to come off now anyway. So I've got to get ready and go and get the truck ready.
No worries, geezer.
But because I'm done with that, I might come back on because the weather looks pretty nasty out there at the moment. So
yeah, it's absolutely lashing down here.
It's due to lash it down here as well. It has been overnight, but it stopped raining for the minute. But I wouldn't be surprised if it would start besting it down again.
Yeah.
Right, I'll catch you both in a bit.
No worries, John. I'll catch you later, mate.
Good morning, bud.
No bet. Bye-bye.
So the 30 broke back into a minor range. 30s look like they need to come through to these levels. I don't think they've ever not come through to these levels. This is what I'm going to do. Okay. Dan, I'm going to... Be the 1. 30. I'm going to have a sell stop underneath this 5. Right there, there's 1 minute left. I'm going to have a sell stop underneath this 5 now, okay? Which is the 30. Sorry, underneath the 30. Sell stop. Underneath the 30, which is underneath the previous low, the 5. If we do flip now, my advantage point straight away, as soon as we break this low here, I'll be going risk free. Stops at this point, stops can be pretty tight, really. Stop loss. It's all on the 30 if the 30 flips. But I will be going risk free. Might even take some partial. But I'm looking at something like this. Short. I'm looking at maybe that. Only if the 30 flips. If the 15's got 10 minutes left of it. So, which is the 30 as well. So the 30 has to get activated. The way that 5's looked, it probably looks like, oh, do you know what? Wait there, look at that. Look at that 5. Now a lovely advantage point just here. You are teasing me. I can't take the buys unless I get a pullback. It's teasing me there. Lovely advantage point there. But yeah, you've got no top wick. See how this 5 closes. Basically, in order for this 30 to flip, we need a 5 close, maybe, well, like that. And then the next 5 has to do that. And that would be the 30 closing. And then that would probably see the hours flipping to push down to come and test the lows. Yeah, that's what I've got. So that's what I've got. That's what I've got. It looks like when the 30 closed below this level, you tend to either drive through, or you had a 30 close, then you had a top wick tapping roughly where we've tapped, and then you flip and drive down. So yeah, but all the 30s tend to come to this level of 4102. Look at these 30s. 4102, 4102. I'm just thinking, could we take a wing back buy from there? Potential wing back buy, Dan. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Ooh.
That would be lovely. Be lovely. So it's just whether this 30 is gonna flip, guys, really. If it doesn't flip, probably gonna have to delete. Yeah, we will. Gonna get activated on this 30. No, thanks, Usman. Usman's trying to co-host with me.
What? No co-hosting.
I mean, it is tight to the advantage point, but I would have to go risk-free there. 17 pips. Is it 17 pips? Yeah. 17 pips. Look, this is what we want from the 5. This is exactly what we want on the 5. We need the next 5 to come down, activate. 5, 4, 1, 2, 1. Delete. 1.5. Ooh. Yeah, and once we get down to these levels, we could look at, that's when I'm interested in the buys. I would prefer the buys. Yeah, but currently I have got a where did I say full TP was? See you wanna fucking lines all over.
I've just deleted all mine. Starting again.
Yeah. Let me see if it's on the trade ideas.
There's been some big movements this week.
Yeah.
Just candles moving hundreds of pips.
Mm.
So low candles as well.
Our five's closed nice. I'll tell you what, Dan. No bottom wick on that five. Could we just get in off that five? I'll wait for the 30. Let's see if this five's going to drive down. Stop entry is 2, 4. Stop loss is 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, 8, 4, 1, 1, 2, TP1 is 4, 1, 1, 0.464, and TP2 is 4, 1, 0, 2, 3. Four, 1, 1, 2. I've got rid of my dreads, Dan.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
I need a little break, and my hair was all snapping as well, so I need to get a fresh head of hair, I think.
That's what happens. I'm going grey like there's no tomorrow.
I'm going grey.
Your
You don't
beard's
go grey.
terrible.
You don't go grey.
I wish I didn't. I don't. In fact, that's a lie. I don't mind going grey at all. I'm gonna be a silver fox.
A silver fox.
As long as it doesn't recede anymore.
Yeah.
So I lose the top part and keep the bottom part.
I've got no chance in losing hair because my mum and dad. My mum's got thick, wiry hair. My dad looks like Bob Marley if he'd straightened his hair.
My dad had proper long hair in his youth, but then, as long as I remember him, he was bald.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether he'd just preempted baldness and was just shaved.
Preempted it.
But he passed when I was 18, so
Oh, did he?
I don't know. I don't know much about his side of the family, but he was a bit of an arsehole. But that's by the by. My mother has a full head of hair. She's not bald, so hopefully
You've got a chance. You've got a chance.
I've got hair that goes down to my buttocks.
Buttocks.
So I've got long hair, and it's still there. So I'm not bald yet, but I keep thinking of a change of hairstyle.
Yeah.
I just have a little ponytail, man bun and a hat. So
yeah,
I don't do anything with it.
Well, I've gone for a bit of
don't straighten it.
Yeah.
So
I've gone for a bit of a Peaky Blinders type look, a bit like a gypsy.
Am I gonna have to go on YouTube?
I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and have a look at my luscious locks.
I am.
So if this 30 closes, sorry, 15, yeah, and the 30. If the 30 closes like this, we've technically got a nest play. However, I'm just a bit cautious because the next hour can easily drive. But if the next hour is going to drive, sorry, if this hour is going to drive, then that means this 30 could come down, activate us, and take us up. I would imagine that if you come down to here, the one is likely needs to take this level.
Up first.
Yeah, so we've technically had a nest play now. Yeah, I'd like it to go first. I don't know, I'm debating whether to delete. Because what could happen now, this 30 could come down, activate us, and then the one could carry on driving on the last 30.
Yeah.
What the 15 do?
Probably a wise choice. The fact that we're coming.
I would think though the one, if the one comes, it's likely going to have to come down to this, the one. So if the 30 is going to give you a pullback, I think this nest play would probably play out. But I'm going to keep mine on, guys. But if you don't like it, obviously don't do it. I'm trying to see how we could get in. We could potentially wait for a 5 close below this level. But the thing with the 5, oh, here we go. Here we go. We might be in here. This could just be a bottom wick on the 30. But you've got to go risk-free quick here, right? I will be going risk-free. As soon as I break this low, I'll be risk-free. Not in. Is this just the 30? I would have preferred that 30 to give us a nice top wick, and then I would have kept it on. Sort of struggling to break these lows a bit. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah, I've kept mine on. I think we might get a nest play here. A lovely nest play for 30. The 15's close respecting as well, and the 15-minute time frame. If we look left, look at. I mean, the levels all over here, but look at that. Look at that level there. That's lovely. Respected it perfectly. It's just whether we need to break the highs. Come on, flip back up. This is what we want. We want it to flip. See how the 15's broke the low here? 15's broke the low. If we get a bearish 15 close here without getting activated, then we should be good. I'd look at a top wick and then selling off the 15. We could probably do that. But at the moment, the 30's had a fake out back into this downside. So we filled the range on the 30, which is here. We filled the range on the 30. And then we've closed back into this area. And all I know is every time, I mean, it's only happened 1, 2, 3. You could probably count this coming back up. 4, 5, 6. Every time the 30's closed below, you come through to this level. 100% of the time. So, here we go. Are we getting activated? But it's just a case of you also get a steep top wick. And our stops might be too close. So what does that mean then? Do we just stops? I think if you're coming down to break this low again, you're likely going to have to tap this level. Yeah, I'm keeping mine on. Keep mine on, Dan.
Keeping it on. Keeping it on.
I'm keeping it on. Keeping it on. But I will be going risk-free quick. Okay, we want to just see a good pop off the new 30, really. Are we getting activated? See, that's a lovely 5 breakout. If the 5 closes below this level, you've got a minor range here, which is if we get the 5 closed below, you've then broke out on the 5. So I've been activated now. Okay. Oh, spread. Once we break this low, see if we can squeeze in and get to risk-free. We might not be able to. We'll see. I'll tell you what I am going to do now. I'm going to move my stop to the top of the 30. If the 30 flips back up, I'm not interested. Okay, so I've massively lowered my risk. So we're expecting the 30 to carry on dry. Okay, I've gone risk free now. Okay, we're up 200, 360. Bloody hell. Okay, I am closing full. I am done. I am out. I've closed full. What a bloody beautiful trade. Short, where do we go? Where do we get in there? At 30, what did I peak? I've closed full around here at, look at that pop straight through, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you trade. Look at that. What was that? $267 I took from that. A nice low risk. I was only risking 0.5%. Oh, God. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. TP2 hit. Bang. Happy with that, Dan? You still in? You're still in, aren't you?
Nah.
No. Did you close out when I closed out?
I panicked. I closed.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. That's all right.
One, 5.
That is a beaut.
Yeah. 1, 5 minutes. The issue I've got now is I'm looking at a buy from here.
Yeah.
I mean, this wing back here would be perfect for a buy, but now I'm interested in buys, you see. We had a reason to come down. That's what I'm talking about. So the reason we got in this, guys, is because the one had no bottom wick and there's no top wick. And you didn't even tap previous support when you broke out. So I just wasn't convinced we're going to carry on flying up. And then the 30 give us a lovely nest play. This is a beautiful nest play. So nest play is when the 30 closes back into the range. Then they close bullish, but you're still respecting the support. And then the new 30 opens up, sell stop underneath, and price just flies straight through. So that's the reason we're in 1 5-minute candle and we're up $267. Fantastic start to the session. Right, I'm off.
Yeah.
I'm only joking. But I am interested in looking at buys now, Dan. So don't worry, we should be able to catch another one. Let me just screenshot this and put it in the group. How many pips was that? 127. 127, but I didn't take 127. I took. I closed full around 74. So I'll put 74 pips plus 267. We had a risk of 250. And then full TP was it. What time was that? That was 0830. 0830. And we're back in business. Where's my clock gone, man? 0839. Oh, right. So I haven't traded all week. Okay. I've come on the chart. It's now 0839. We placed the trade at 0830, and I've made $267. So in this, and I've been
quickest one we've had in a while.
yeah. So I've been on the chart since 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, so 35 minutes worth of work, and we're up $267. So really nice, really nice. Okay, right, let's get rid of this idea now. This idea has now gone. It's now gone. I'm not interested in the wing back at the moment. But we've had the pullback we needed. There's a wing back zone here which you can bounce off. We have sort of bounced off. You probably would have went risk free on this if you did take it. What was this? Get rid of this. Let's go back on to. So the 2 now, right? Now the 2 is a time frame what has brought out to the upside. So if we just, so we've got a level here on the 2. Okay. Now for me the 2 sort of broke out to the upside. However, we wanted a pullback, didn't we? And the pullback, the 4 hasn't broke out. You've got an hour and 18 minutes left of this 4. This 4 can carry on driving if it wants, right? That's not an issue. But what I'm saying is the 4 hasn't broke out. The 4 is still here, still respecting these levels. I do think this 4 will break out though. The 3 had no top wick, so you could potentially get a bearish close on the 3, but we haven't had that yet. So currently this 3 can still flip and push to the upside. The 2 has broke out to the upside and needs to come and fill the range. The next range is, it's difficult with these ranges now because the next range, yeah, I would probably say around that level. We have got a random wick to the area and a close of candles. Not the best of ranges. That's the next range. So could we potentially get a buy stop on the 2? And if the 2 does flip, the likelihood of it coming back up to break this high is pretty high, I would imagine. So could we just get a buy stop on? Potentially. Let me just go down the lower time frames to see if we can get a better way in. Look at that wing back area now, Dan. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That would have been fucking beautiful. There's 17 minutes left of this 30. Oh my god. So I don't know if this 30 is going to flip. I think in order for the 2 to flip, what would the lower time frames have to look like? Well, we would need sort of closures back up. Could we identify maybe a 15 close above a certain level here and then take the 15 and that would initiate the 2? So if we did get that, so could we get this? If we look at this here, 15 comes down, taps, comes back up, and then you get a bearish 15 close. So could we come back down for a second stab and stops below for a wing back with the next 15? Close then. I haven't even looked at NAS yet. We need to have a look at NAS, don't we? Goals just looking really nice. We're going to have to see what this 15 does, so I think if we can get a 15 close back above here and forget about getting in on a wing back, we get a 15 close back above here, then I'd be interested to take bottom wick and a buy stop above for the 2 to flip, because that would be the 2. There's the top of the 2 here. So technically, we could have a buy stop above the 2. There's still an hour and 15 minutes left. And if the 2 is going to flip, then what we would need this 1 to look like? Oh, I don't like that 1, no. Because that means the next 1 would have to look like that. Could we get that?
We could.
We need to see what this 1's going to do now. Let's see what the 1's going to do. Yeah, we'll see what the 1's going to do. Which is the next 15 minute. Yeah, it's the next 15-minute candle. So we'll see what that's going to do. Let's do a quick top down on NAS. But how many pips did we get there? 74 pips. So we're 74 pips up. Let me just put this on. 74 pips up. Oh. Another win for the stream. We're now 22 wins, 3 break evens, and 5 losses. Let's have a look at NAS, because I want to have a look at EU as well, if you don't mind, Dan. You don't mind, do you?
I don't mind.
You don't mind. No, you wouldn't. You're too nice. You're too nice. Good morning, Vietnam. Monthly. Okay, weekly. Weekly. Closed bullish. Broke out to the upside. Had a bit of a gap as well. Didn't really tell us much. Daily. So if the weekly's bullish, you'd want a bottom wick, but that's probably all the bottom wick you need because you did grab liquidity from this. So this daily could easily, or this weekly could easily flip and drive if it's going to drive. The dailies close respecting each other. We have got some sort of liquidity above there now. But we are bearish on the daily. So what is this daily going to do? This daily can do literally anything. This one daily as well could do that, or this one daily could do that. So it doesn't really help. 6 hour. I'm just wondering if we could. Let's put this on. That's a 6 range. We have a 6 bullish clause. We've never done that. We've always drive through, but we've never really been to these areas. So I think with the 6 hour, we could end up with something like this, where you've got bullish clause, not much of a top wick. Bullish close, not much of a top wick. The next 6 hour then closes doji. So if we're going to close doji here, then the next 6, if we can get a bottom wick testing the lows, we could have maybe buy stops above that doji candle to make it its way back up. I don't really think we can do anything until we get another 6 hour close. Oh yeah, look at them 4s now. Yeah, we can't do anything here, guys. I think we have to wait for the 6. We could really just mess about here. We could just mess about here for the next couple of hours until the 6 closes. Which, what time's the 6 closing? I think that's in an hour, isn't it? An hour and 15. Which will be 9. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock we could maybe come back and have a look. But at the moment, yeah, the daily can do anything. At this very moment in time, let's check EU, because what I'm after on EU is a weekly close below this level. I'm after a weekly close below this level. If we get weekly close below this level, I'm very interested in sells down, because what we've seen is weekly close. Yes, you come back up, but you do tend to drive through. It's quite a fast range. So it's quite a clean traffic range. If we look left, another weekly close straight through. Another weekly close straight through. This one with a fake out, so we can maybe wait for the top wick. Another weekly close straight through. Another weekly, even though you got a fake out, you still came through. Straight through. This one was a fake out. And come through. So I do like the weekly close, but it's just obviously waiting for the weekly to close. We had the pullback. I mean, this weekly could flip as well to the upside. If it is going to flip, because you did close bullish prior, but if we're going to flip, where are we going to flip from? Where are we going to flip from? So we sort of had this little level here, which became, what did that? We came back up. Coming back down, we're respecting these levels. I think this daily could flip. Could we take the daily? That would be the weekly pulling back. 13 hours left of the daily. Could we? We've had the pull. So this pullback was for the buys up, right? The buys up. No, it wasn't. It was for the week, for the weekly. It was for us to have the weekly close below, and then we were waiting for the pullback to tap, and then we were looking at sell stops underneath to come through the range. That's what we were after. However, that area is also in a good zone because the previous weekly closed bullish. If you look at where we've closed bullish before in the past, look where the pullback comes to. Pullback comes to there. So it is a zone we could use as a pullback. You would want a pullback. We've now had that pullback off the weekly. So could this weekly flip? And if it is going to flip, are we going to push up to these levels? We've got 2 days left. 2 days left. So in order for this weekly to flip, what would the 2 dailies have to look like? Well, this daily would have to be pretty big. Maybe something like that. And then the next daily again we'd have to get something like that off the next 2 daily candles. Could we see something like that with the next daily candles? Well, how we find this out is by looking at previous data. So, as this happened before, how big are these candles? Well, you've got this candle here, it's pretty decent size. You've got this candle here, pretty decent size. This candle here, pretty decent size. So, yeah, I mean, it's took 3 candles to get up here. It's took 1 here. Yeah, I think we could. Let me just check if there's any news for EU. That's what we need to get used to, Dan, because Euro. Yeah, if we're going to start trading EU, it's medium impact. So there's no news. It's medium impact. It's a trade, but that's about it, really. Yeah, we're okay. Okay, so I'd be interested in a. This is for the weekly. Let's get rid of this for now until we get a close. So if the daily's going to flip, let me just look left. 2 minutes. Look at that. Straight through. I think I'm going to have a buy stop on the daily, you know, guys. Oh, I don't like this one. But it's closed and he carried on. So then we shouldn't get activated because we've had a nice push down. So if we can identify an area where we can push to. Oh, this is exciting trading EU, isn't it, Dan?
It is.
Yeah.
That's a new thing.
Yeah, I think we could do that. So stops for me. I'd buy stop above this. I'd buy stop above this. That would be my take partial move to break even. Stops would just be the weekly low. Let's go the previous weekly. If we break that, we're just wrong and the weekly might be closing bearish. But if we were looking at that, and our target would be this level, because this is where you tend to tap. Be that. So that would be our, so we would be something like this. Now, this is where you've got to be careful. It would depend on your prop firm. Can you hold trades overnight? Because this is a daily trade, literally a daily trade. And we need 2 daily candles to get up there, which we know I can do. And if you can't hold trades overnight, obviously you're not going to be able to place it. I'm just seeing if we can get a better entry. If the 6 maybe comes back up. 6 has broke out to the downside. The 4 has broke out to the downside. 3 close bullish nest play on the 3. So I can't really get in earlier. If the 1 closes like this, and I get a bottom wick, I'd be interested to take that. So if the 1 can close bullish, oh sorry, that's the 2. So yeah, if the 2 can close bullish, that might be, I would have to wait for the 2 though. So we might have an earlier entry on here, but we're basically looking at buys above this level, which you could potentially get a buy stop above the daily if you wanted to. But I'm trying to get a better entry with smaller stops. You know what I mean? So we can do it on stream. But I think I would have to wait for the 2. If this 2 can close bullish, we get a bottom wick, I might have a buy stop above the 2. But yeah, we'll come back to it. But currently, I am interested in a buy stop off. I'm going to get this on the trade IDs, I think. Buy stop. Take partial move to break even. Full TP would be. I'm expecting this daily to flip. That's it. That's what it's off. Let me just get this on the trade IDs, guys. But we might not get activated on the stream. What a beautiful trade this morning. 1 5-minute candle straight through.
I believe I bottled it.
Yeah, we do that sometimes. But do you think you bottled it because you're on a challenge?
Yeah, 100%.
Right, so we need to get that out of you. So we either need to load a lot, and you get comfortable trading again, and you're getting a few wins, build up your confidence again.
And it's not that I'm over risking or anything like that either.
Yeah.
So, like, I've just got to stop. There's no reason for it to be different.
Yeah, there isn't. And this is weird. Like you smash demo challenges all the time. But do you know
That's
why?
it.
Do you know why though? It's because you're comfortable with them. But unfortunately, how did you get comfortable with them? You kept doing them and kept failing until you got comfortable
Yeah.
with passing them. And unfortunately, that's what it's like on challenges.
Yeah.
You've got to get comfortable being on them. And the only way we get comfortable being on them and lowering the risk so we're not constantly buying them is lowering your lots and constantly trading it. Lowering your lots,
Yeah.
taking your losses, but also taking wins and getting comfortable with it again.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I was only going to be risking 0.5%. But
Yeah.
you coming and horring, I was just
I
like,
was a bit like,
and then I closed it. I closed it, but then didn't
I was a bit
get
humming and
time
ahhing.
to re-enter.
I do apologise to.
No, mate, you don't have to. That's me. That was just your little stutter there of should I? No, actually, I will. I'll just leave it on. Everybody has that, don't they?
Yeah.
My choice to say no, it's not for me. So yes, all good. We'll get another.
Yeah, we'll get there. Get there. There's another tick in the box, Dan. It's just another
Well,
tick in the box, isn't it?
So like I minimised the loss that I had yesterday, but it just didn't come down to. Well, to be fair, I looked at it on my phone and I was up nearly 1%. I should have just come out.
Yeah.
But I was busy at work, so I was like, oh, I'll just leave it on. Set and forget.
Which is
But
nice
when I look
sometimes
on-
when they play out, but when they don't, you're like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's it. It's only, like I say, it reversed and came back up. It didn't do what I was expecting it to do. So, yeah, it's a loss. Like I say, we've got to be happy with it.
Yeah.
No more trading on my phone. I'm gonna stick my demo account possibly back on my phone just for trying to get comfortable.
I would just say, just don't do.
Different.
I just wouldn't
Just
do
don't
on your
see
phone,
me
you know.
Yeah.
I would just say to yourself, I have to be in the zone in order to place a trade. And my zone is
Yeah.
at home with the computer, you know, doing a top-down analysis. That's your zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are waiting for the 2, aren't we? We need the 2 to... Was it the 2? No. Where did I just see the 2? Yeah, I need closures back above here now. The 1's closed heavily bearish. Back into this lower range. Wow.
Is this gold again?
Gold, yeah. Go back in gold. But the 3's got no top wick. So if we can get a 1, if we can get a 1 close back above 4111, then I'll look to take it. I've not got anything on this, right? I know we had potential 2 hour. Because the 1 hour's closed so bearish back in the lower range, I think I'd rather wait for the 1 to close bullish now above here. So if the 1 closes back above a 4112, I'd be interested in buys above. Yeah. Buys above. Because at this moment, this 1 can flip to the downside because the 4, if you look at the 4 pulling back. Because the 4 hasn't broke out yet. The 4's still respecting this level. So if the 4 can break out with the next 1, and then I can get a bottom wick. I'm going to need a bottom wick now. This is the thing. So if the 1 does close above here at 4112, I'd need a bottom wick because it's a new 4 hour. So, yeah. Look at that wing back though. That wing back would have been lovely. Tapped, pull back. Oh my god, look at that 5. Wow, what are you doing? Right, and we need to be a bit careful here. This is manipulation, this. What's happening? Why hasn't it showed my? Do you know what? We haven't had a nest play trade for ages. It's a lovely nest play. Oh, look at this now. Is this the 2 flipping? I tell you what. Oh no. Because if you look at this area here, Dan, look how price came into the zone, dropped, and then you got one big 15-minute candle back in, which could be this, and then we mess about a bit, and then we go.
Does it have no bottom wick on the?
Yeah, there's no bottom wick on the 15, so that means we don't need much of a bottom wick. But I wouldn't take the 15 because you don't derive. And I really don't like how the 1's closed. Don't like how that 1's closed. The 1 could easily flip to the downside at any point. So I think I would probably rather wait.
I think it's just given a top wick to the 30.
That's what might just be coming up for. So I'd just be very careful. I think we're going to have to wait for the 1. If I get a 1 close back above and I get a bottom wick, then I'll be looking to take buys up.
Yeah.
At least this. So yeah. What we on NAS? Yeah. Oh, look at NAS now with the 2. Look at the 2. Ew, naughty. Ew, naughty.
Naughty.
Yeah, I would need to see this 6 close. But the thing is, though, this 6 can easily drive. But if I can get a 6 close dozy like that, and then I get a bottom wick, I'll look to get in. But at the moment, that's what I need to see. So, yeah. Excuse me. Let's see. We've got an hour to wait, really, Dan. Unfortunately, mate.
Right.
We've got an hour to wait.
Fine with me. Fine with me.
Fine.
Fine. Is graduation. Is this 15 gonna do?
Let's get the logbook done here. Let's do the logbook. We took a few trades this month, though. 23rd. 08 30. God, it's nice to get a trade on gold again.
Yeah. especially so quick.
Yeah. This place. So.
It's been hectic this week. I think Nate's done well this week.
Has he?
Yeah.
Did message me the other day. Where was our stops? Our stops were above the 30, weren't they? So we were here. Our stops were 94. 94. And then first take partial move to break even was 17, which we hit, and then beyond that I closed full for 74. So 17 take off 74. Dan, what's that? Come on, you could do
17
it. 74. 74 take away 17 is 57.
53.
53?
No.
57.
57.
Yeah. First. 30. Advantage. Lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly. So, what we up for the month? So this month we're up 1,200 quid on a 50k account, which is just shy of 3% on one account. You might not think that's much, but trust me, that's fantastic. It's fantastic. Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Fantastico. So that's done. Well, I think I'm gonna go make a cup of tea down while we wait.
Nice. I've had 2 coffees. Chocolate coffees. So, no more.
Yeah, no, this isn't like mad. Oh, lovely trade to come back to that. Fantastico. Right, I'm gonna go make a brew, Dan. I'll see you back in a bit.
No worries.
Bloody hell, Dan. I didn't want to come back in here. I was looking out the window. It's proper storm lashing down. Absolute lashing
You're gonna run to
down.
the shed at the bottom of the garden.
Yeah, the grease from my hair is dripping. Oh, look at this one here, Dan. Ooh, okay. 15. No bottom wick on the 15. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the one, which we might miss the move here, but I'll wait for a one and then a bottom. I need a steep bottom wick. This is a 4. And I know what's gonna happen here. The 4 is gonna pop up first before bottom wick. I can just see it now. I can see. If the one closes back above, why did we do this? This is the next level to tap at 4129. 4129. But if the 4 opens up first and pushes, it's going to take our advantage point away. But do we need a bottom wick with the 4 because we've had this fake out? Then that would be the 2 closing small. Oh, this is a tricky area. This here. This is going to catch a lot of people out. Let's see what happens with the 1. Hopefully, the 1 won't close breakout, not close respecting. And then it sort of help with my decision making. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully. What is the? Oh, we're waiting on the 6-hour close for the EU. How is EU looking? Like, what was it? We were after the 2 close, when we? If we get the 2 close and I get a pullback, so if this 2 closes above 1.16019 like this, and I get a pullback, I look at a buy stop above the 2, and get a pullback to here. After the closure though, we can look at a buy. We get a earlier buy on, and if you think about it, Dan, is if we can get in off the 2 and this is the move, and our stops are just the low now, our stops are tighter, we'll be in here. But remember the whole idea of the daily flipping. So if the daily does flip, yeah, we can expect a push all the way up to 1.172. And that, at that point, would be something, a return of, I'd only need the low at that point, if we can get in earlier. Be looking at just shy of a 7-to-1 trade.
Yeah.
So that could be really, really nice. But it's all on how this 2 closes first. But we have got, I've put a buy stop on the off the daily. So you could just use that. Yeah. But I will be going risk free at 1.167 because it's a daily candle. So you might just come up, tap, and then reject for the rest of the day, come back down, then come back up. But you know, it's going to hit with stops at that point. So I'm going to be going risk free. So yeah, we're looking 30 minutes really, Dan. So yeah, what should we talk about? I love it when we come to what should we talk about? Tell you what,
politics.
You are politics. You love a bit of politics.
No politics. No politics.
No politics.
No.
I like a bit of politics for you because what it is, you're not like and I don't like people like this who just sort of go with the flow to make it easy. Like you do have your own opinions, and you do express them, which makes good debate, if you like. I like it. Same as I like talking to Peter Toes. Well, I love winding Peter Toes up, but I do like talking to Peter Toes because we have different opinions, me and Mr.
Yeah.
Toes. But I like that.
Well, that's how it should be, and it's
It's good
it's
that you
it's a
can
way
talk
to
with different opinions. You know what I mean?
valued debate
Value. Ooh,
is constructive.
yeah.
There's no need for it to be, you know, like fully opposing it. You have your views, I have my views. That's how the world works. You have to find the common ground.
Yeah.
Otherwise, well, everyone just gets violent or offended.
Have you seen what Italy's done with Islam at the moment?
No.
They're really pushing back on extreme Islam, though, which should be.
Yeah.
So they're banning the burqa. They're banning the burqa. What else was that? I only seen it briefly this morning. They're banning the burqa. They're banning certain funding for mosques. So I don't know if they're going to check how mosques are getting funded, because a lot of the funding comes from terrorist organisations, believe it or not. And this is where you get your hate preachers and your people being turned to extremism.
Radicalised.
Yeah. So they're doing that. What else will they do? You'll have to have a look, but I think it's a great step, to be honest with you. It's a great step. Also, the law as well, Sharia law. They literally, you're not allowed to do that either. Otherwise, you're going to be getting fined. They're stopping child marriages in Italy. So, like, you can get up to 10 years.
Yeah.
Forced marriages. What else was there? There was more. It was a good step in the right direction, I think. That was good. Also, the football. How good were Newcastle on the night?
I absolutely loved it.
See how far Nick Pope's throw was?
Brilliant. Yeah, that was a brilliant assist.
I think he hit the moon.
That was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it was good. Did you see Liverpool play last night? And Isaac came off at half time. Did you not see? I didn't watch it, but Liverpool were on last night. And he came off at half time.
And they've won 5-1.
And they won 5-1. He didn't score one goal. Came off with I think a groin injury or something.
No way.
It's funny how karma just sort of always prevails, doesn't it?
Wait, you kind of take away, like, he has talent.
He has got talent
in front of goal, but like you say, it clearly fitted. It's a completely different system at Liverpool, so you can't just look at the club and be like, "Oh well, won the title. They should be pushing for the title. I can score loads of goals in that team. I want to move." Doesn't always work like that.
Yeah, and I think with his injury, I think that's his karma.
Yeah, I mean, that's a funny one. But
good morning, Matt. How are you, buddy? I was going to message you today. I need to speak to you. There. I need to speak to you. Yeah, sorry, Dan. What were you saying? With Witter.
Yeah, like we haven't seen a single thing from him, and I saw something about like the AFCON, like whether or not when he's fit he'll go back to the AFCON again.
Yeah.
For their next round of matches, where should he then be saying, right, actually no, I need to like bed into the new team that I'm in.
Yeah.
Especially after getting an injury on the last outing.
Well, that's what
you want to play for your country, don't you?
Yeah.
So it's just unfortunate he's picked up an injury. But it'll be good to have him back, and see what he's capable of doing for us, which I think would probably be a decent outing. But Voldemort is got to be played.
Oh, mate, how good was he? How good? I'll tell you what. You know what was unreal to see? Our front three click with one move.
Yeah,
So it went from Gordon to Nick. He laid him off like a back heel. Then to Gordon, and then to Harvey Barnes, and then goal. The front three. That was honestly, mate. He is a freak. And I said this about Haaland. I said Haaland when Haaland first came to City. I said he is a freak, and he is a freak of nature. Haaland. Like he doesn't move like other strikers. He doesn't strike the ball like other. He's got his own style and everything, and I think Nick's the same.
yeah.
But oh mate, he's him on the ball. It's just weird to watch. He's like
It's gutted about
imagine
Brighton, but-
imagine Peter. Yeah, no, imagine Peter Crouch with skills. That's what he is.
Yeah, yeah.
Messy skills, but he starts a Peter Crouch. Well, Brighton, mate.
Yeah, he looks good.
I always write that game off. Always. I always just say, honestly, I always say to Emma, like, this, we're not winning this game. At their place, we never,
Yeah.
ever win at their place. I always,
His
Danny
football's
Welbeck, man.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It was minty.
I think it's the travel, mate.
Yeah.
And Emma laughs at me when I say that, like, the professional footballers, they should be able to, like, I know I get it, but why are they our bogey team? Why? Weird. I don't know. So yeah, I always write it off, and you know, so it is what it is. Who have we got on? I don't even know who we got on the weekend. Should we have a look?
Let's have a look.
So Fulham at home. Fulham at home. No, it's not. That's a. Oh yeah, it's Saturday 3 o'clock. Leeds West Ham. Do you know what? That'll be a good game. That you know. Leeds and West Ham. I hope Chelsea put Sunderland back in their place.
They're flying, aren't they?
Oh mate, they're doing really well. Really, like they're a good team, you know. Like it's because obviously we have this attitude, like we don't really know the players, so we just rule them out type of thing. But they've got some good players.
Aye.
Yeah, I was over the moon with a Man U win against Liverpool. Did you see it? Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Mate, Harry Maguire of all people.
Harry Maguire.
Me and Emma were watching it. We like proper cheered when Harry Maguire scored. But to be honest though, they didn't just like fluky win. Man U were the better team, I thought. They were passing it miles there. Like Amarin's system, that was like the first signs of his system working. It was the first signs of his system working. Oh, you should have seen what happened to us yesterday, Dan. So I had the ladies' football, yeah, and we went to Sheffield. Right, I drove to Sheffield. That's why I wasn't trading yesterday. Look at this one. Ooh. And the bus drive was late. The girls literally had 7 minutes warm up, right? So they couldn't warm up at all. The other team had a proper warm up and everything. So we were like straight into it. And you could just see the first half, mate. It was just it was the scruffiest game of football I've probably ever watched. Because the other team weren't that good. Like we were miles better than the other team. So when the other team's they weren't that good. But then we've come and we've not had a warm up, and the girls have sat on a bus for 4 hours. Right? Honestly, mate, it's like they just rolled out of bed. They just could not run. They were 2 yards behind every ball. They weren't first to the ball. The passes were shocking. The tackling, the toughness, the intensity was just non-existent from them. They were shit, proper shit. First half. Anyway, they scored 1 goal first half. It was 1-0 to the other team. We didn't have one shot on target in the first half. Honestly, mate, I was like fuming. And then second half, I changed the formation. I had a right go at them. Changed the formation, and we were just We were pounding. We're miles better. Pounding away, trying to get a goal. Shot after shot after shot after shot. It was great. Miles better. Then they had a free kick, put it on the keeper, went through the keeper's hands. So it was 2-0.
Right.
2-0. So I was like, how the fuck did they scored that there, right? Anyway, but we were still pounding at this point. Anyway, we brought one goal back from outside the box. Yeah, lobbed the keeper. Class goal. So it was 2-1 at this point. And then we scored again. Right? Came over the top. Amelia kicked the ball. Min shot. Hit the crossbar. And do you know, like in the World Cup where it hits the crossbar, bounces in and then bounces out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it done that. And the girls were all cheering, go, get in, goal. Right? Ref said no goal.
Just no.
Yeah. And then, listen to this. Right? Because, and then one of the girls recorded it. Right? And she showed me, and you can clearly see the ball going over the line. So I showed the ref. I said, look, ref. I said, it's gone in there. He went, I've already made my decision now. Can't do nothing about it. I was like, what? It's a clear goal. It's a clear goal. Like, I know, but he'd already made his decision. So technically it was 2-2 in the end. But, like, for the ref to see it on the phone, you can honestly, Dan, you can clearly see the ball going over the line. I was a bit pissed off, like, but that's what you get when you go like these games, because obviously we get our own ref, they get their ref, and they're just a bit biased, aren't they? But to be honest, the girls, they probably didn't deserve, because the first half they were dreadful.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I was a bit disappointed. Travelled 4 hours to then being denied.
Draw.
Well, it wasn't a draw, was it? It was a loss. It was a 2-1.
Oh, no, 2-1.
Yeah. It should have been a draw. It was a loss.
Yeah.
Welcome. I know we've had one person watching. I tell you, it's such a shame that people don't. The algorithms, it's such a shame. Because we've just grabbed 70 odd pips in a 5-minute candle. Such a shame people miss it. But whoever's on, I can't see your name because I'm not really clued up on TikTok. Well, welcome.
I hope you caught something.
And thanks for tuning in. I hope you caught the trade earlier. Itzy Zim, welcome mate. Tuning in, buddy. So yeah, that was a game this weekend, Dan. I went camping on where did I go camping? Saturday. And a lad, so I've got 2 lads who I go with local, and they're new to wild camping. Like they're new to it, so they're buying kit and stuff like that. And we were meant to go to the lakes, but we cancelled last minute, and we just went close to us, about 2 hours drive away from us. And he was like, oh, can we go and do this route? He really wants to do a certain route. I was like, yeah. I said, I'll tell you what, you plan the full trip, because normally me planning it. I said, you plan it, right? And I'll just turn up for once, it'll be nice just to chill. So I said, what's the weather going to be like? He went, oh, no rain. It's going to be lovely. And we've stayed in the campsite, then we're going to go walking each day. Anyway, got there Saturday morning, absolutely lashing down. Like, I'm on about storm lashing down, right? You look up the hill, so the campsite was joined on the hill, the mountain we were going to climb, Cadre Idris we were going to climb. And you look up, mate, and you can't even see because the clouds are so low. And I was like, right, okay. I said, have you got waterproofs and that? He went, I brought my waterproof jacket. I was like, what? He went, I brought my waterproof jacket. He said, it said it was going to be, it said it wasn't going to rain. So he didn't bring his waterproof jacket. I said, you winding me up. Anyway, I said, well, you got no waterproof jacket? I said, right, show me, give me the map. Didn't bring a map. And when the clag closing, so you imagine being in fog, where there's 10 metres, 20 metres visibility. The only way you navigate is through GPS if you've got one. Map and compass, pacing and bearings. That's it. That's all you've got to go off. If you've got no map, right, and your phone dies, he said, I've got screenshots of the map on my phone. What if your phone dies? Do you know what I mean? And I was like, do you know what? I'm sorry, mate. I said, I'm not going up there with yous because you're a mess. Right? You got no map, no waterproof jacket. I said, you'll go down on the hills. So anyway, we changed the route to a low walk, right? It's about 300 meters,
Yeah.
something like that. Changed the route. And we were walking, mate, with the dogs as well. And it just, I mean, I've got good gear, right? I was drenched underneath. All my kit's waterproofed in my backpack. So me pack lunch, me warm kit and stuff like that. And they didn't waterproof one thing. Like they had Perry had a waterproof jacket on, right? Sort had a semi-waterproof jacket on, right? And it just honestly, we got halfway to the point we were going to turn, and we decided to turn back because the weather was so bad. The dogs were fuming. Their kit was soaking in the bags. All the warm jackets were soaking. The packed lunches and that was soaking. And I've got a video, and I take the piss out of Ryan now. I've got a video. I'll send you it, Dan. I'll send you it now, right? So bear in mind, this is Rise, like my mate, right? This is Rise prediction on the weather. Even though he's checked, he went, this is Rise, no raining. I'm going to send you this video. So Rise told me it wasn't going to rain. Watch this now, mate. I wish I could show everyone on here. I probably could. Let me see if I can do it. So this is Rise, no raining. You can see it on the screen as well. Look at the state of that weather. That's Rosie. Put it for TikTok.
Yeah, that's not a light shower.
So Rise said, oh yeah, it's no rain, it's going to be lovely.
Dogs are loving it.
Well, to be honest, what was funny is the dogs didn't really like it. It was so bad weather. One of the dogs, not my dog though, not my dog, Rye's dog, bit Perry's leg. So he's got a big massive gash out of his leg because the dogs were just a bit
Jesus.
But other than that, it was lovely. It was a lovely trip. We've got 15 minutes, guys. What we're hoping for is a 1 hour close above, a bottom wick, and then a flip. But I need a bottom wick because it's a 4 hour. Now, this could easily 1 hour close above, new candle open up, and just shoot up. It could, because you technically had a fake out back to the upside, right? But I need a bottom wick because of the 4 hour. I know obviously you haven't took it down, but we have took 74 pips on gold with 1 5-minute candle this morning already. We're up $267. So we've had a nice trade already. Unfortunately, I've got to go 10:30 because I've got a funeral to go to today. But I'll be back on tomorrow, and I'm on. It should be a full week next week, so we're back on it. Stats so far this month, we're up just shy of 3% this month. This is based off 50k accounts. Last month we were up 1%. So we're doing nice, and it's all about the monthly. At the end of the year, we want a full year of being profitable, even if it's $50, right? Imagine the confidence it would instill in you if you're profitable every month, even by $50. Because then what do you have to do? All you got to do is up your capital, don't you? Not $50. What?
It's Nate.
Is it Nate?
Nate's joined?
No way.
Hello.
Nate!
It's on my phone. I've never used it before.
Well, come on, mate. You need to start getting in here with us. Is it pissing down there?
Absolutely chucking it down.
Yeah, it is here. It is here. It's like a storm.
It's not raining here yet.
Oh, mate, you're going to get it soon. You're going to get it soon.
Saturday.
Have you caught anything this morning, Nate? Oh, you have, haven't you?
No, just yesterday. Good day yesterday. Best day ever yesterday.
Really, yeah.
Very good day yesterday.
Nice, man. I missed it yesterday.
I've got it on my mobile. You got it on your computer, have you?
What?
This app, school app.
Yeah, I've got it on my phone now. Yeah, I didn't prior, but I have now because to keep people updated with the trade ideas. But yeah, it's on your phone.
Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking through my phone now.
Oh yeah. Can you see the screen on the phone? You should be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see our trade this morning?
I haven't, mate. No, I'm
Oh,
looking
mate.
on your YouTube on my laptop, but speaking through the phone.
Our 5 minute, we had a 30-minute nest play, and it was this here. 1 5-minute candle went straight through. Look at this here. So we had a pending here from a nest play. Our stops were there, and our full TP, I believe, was around here. 1 5-minute candle, well, maybe 2. Got activated on 1, and the next one opened up and straight through. Beautiful.
On the sell.
On a sell, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was counter trend, but I didn't think we could go up without coming to take this away. So you had on the 1 hours, no top wick, no bottom wicks. You had fair value gaps down there as well. I didn't think we could drive up without coming down first. And the 1 and the 2 hadn't tapped previous support before going up. But now we also had a wing back buy from here, which what we do all the time we didn't take. But we did have a wing back buy from here, which would have played out absolutely fantastic. But what we're waiting on now is a 1 hour close above, and then a steep bottom wick because the 4's about to close. If I get a steep bottom wick, we'll have buy stops on. But it's whether this one closes above. But
yeah, we missed that lovely move this morning because there was no pullback on that breakout on the 15 bullish, 400 pips.
Yeah.
On
this, you mean?
Trade.
On this? 645.
I'm not looking at screen.
All right. Yeah, I mean
Yeah, I'm looking on YouTube.
All right, yeah. We have got a daily trade on EU for the first time. We're starting to introduce EU. But it is a daily trade, so if the daily flips, we could see at least 1.16277 getting tapped. However, the weekly could flip to the upside, and the weekly could easily come and fill 1.17242. But there's only 2 days left, so this daily has to flip and close bullish tonight. If it doesn't and closes bearish, the whole idea is probably scrapped. I'm not sure you'll be able to. Well, I mean, there is one daily candle what drives through the range with 1. But I would prefer a bullish close. So I have got a buy stop on the daily on the upside.
It moves like gold, doesn't it?
Similar, yeah, similar. But what I do like is if we get a weekly close below this level, I'm looking at sells all day. It's quite a clean traffic range to the downside. But we won't know until Friday. I'm
just waiting for a breakout.
But yeah, man. Hey, what's going on with Forest there?
Hey, fucking dream team's turned up.
Oh, mate. Do you know what? Honestly, I think
all old Forest players.
Listen, I'm going to say it. Sean Dyche, this will be the best progress he does with the team. This will be his spell. You've heard it here first.
He's got good players. When he had Everton and all that, he couldn't buy anyone, could he, or anything?
Yeah, but what Sean Dyche is really good at, mate, honestly, he's probably the best manager for doing this, settling the ship and going back to basics. And I think
the thing is, he plays like Forest plays anyway, so like more defensive.
Yeah, I think he'll do really good for you. I think honestly, I think Ange, like I said, it was you're just wasting time. You were just wasting time with him.
Yeah. Wasting 7 million.
Yeah, literally. I tell you what though.
39 days work, £7 million, please.
Yeah, in January, you can't sell anyone. Oh, shit. In January, I don't think you can sell anyone. I think if anything, you need to build. You need to build, especially Elliot Anderson. Do you know what? Man U's going to come for him. I'm telling you.
Everyone's after him now. 75 million or something.
Do you know what? He'd fit in Man U's team perfectly as well.
Well, he fits in our team as well.
And what would you rather? Man U or Forest? Obviously Forest. Obviously Forest. God.
Tell you what, we went downhill when Alanga went.
When who? Alanga. Mate, he hasn't done
Yeah,
much
I
for us, you
remember.
know.
It's because you've got a lot more stars, haven't you, as well? But look
Yeah.
how fast, when he come on the other day for Newcastle, see how fast he was.
Yeah,
running around.
he is fast, right? But he can't do anything with it. So I've seen him take two
Yeah.
people on the whole time he's been here. Two. So he gets down the wing, right? As soon as he comes up to an opposition player, he can't do anything with it. So he needs to be like counter attack, where there's 2-on-1. Them situations he's perfect for. But at the moment, for me, Jacob Murphy needs to be starting. He got another assist the other day, Murphy.
Yeah.
Like I think it's because it's Murphy. We just think he's not good enough. But really, he is like the assist king. He's so unselfish. But Elanga, I do think he will come good, but at the moment he hasn't done anything for me.
Yeah, that's the best thing about him. Like I say, he's not that good at finishing, but his speed and
Yeah, he is fast. Like Jesus Christ, is he?
he'd be good against Usain Bolt.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? But yeah, man, I'm glad you got Sean Dice now.
I was like it. If you watch the interview, Ange was shit at interviews, and if there was an half-hour interview yesterday, because we're in Europe tonight against I think it's against Porto.
Oh, bless you, bless you.
And we're going to get hammered again, aren't we?
Well, you'll probably get hammered tonight, yeah, but which you can't really blame Dice, really. I mean, if he gets a result from it, I mean, wouldn't that be a big, a big lesson if Dice gets a win tonight straight away?
Yeah.
You've had what was it?
You know,
8? You haven't lost the last 8, have you? But you haven't won the last 8. So you've had
we
draws.
haven't won in 10 games or something stupid.
Yeah. God, actually Liverpool won last night, didn't they? I say you like Liverpool. You like Liverpool, mate. I'm loving what's happening. I think it's great.
Well, no, but worse than Liverpool because we're in relegation.
I don't think you'll get relegated though.
No, we're not getting relegated. Like I say, he'll keep us up and then see what happens.
Yeah, but I don't know who's going to get relegated because I can actually see Leeds and Sunderland staying up.
Sunderland are doing really well on that.
Yeah.
Cozy's loving it, isn't it?
But then I can't see who goes down. I think maybe Wolves go down.
Wolves. West Ham could go down if Nuno don't pull his finger out.
Yeah.
But Nuno will sort them out though, won't he? That's
They
the
will.
thing,
They've
so.
got good players as well, haven't they? West Ham.
I mean, Burnley, when we played Burnley, they played all right, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to go down. Who knows? Could be us, could be.
It's a weird season, I think. It's hard to say who's going to win the league because I actually think Chelsea's going to win the league. I think they're going to be a dark horse. I do. I think they're going to win. But everyone's talking Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal are doing well at the minute. And they've got the depth now, Arsenal, as well. So, the way Liverpool, you could see from the first game against us. I mean, I put a message in the group saying, I tell you what, though, after that, Liverpool will not win the league. They should have got Mark Gahey. If they got Mark Gahey, they will win the league again. But they prioritised with Rat, didn't they? So, they were in too deep at that point.
See, we've got Bournemouth. We've got Bournemouth at home on Sunday as well. That's another hard game.
That is
tough one.
That's what we've had those tough games. So I'm just hoping Sunderland's had an easy one at the minute. You wait till they start getting their big teams.
Yeah.
You wait till with Newcastle play them.
Oof. Oh, that's going to be a good game.
That'll be alright. Good game. Is it at home the first one or is it away?
Do you know what? I don't even know.
It's at home.
Let's have a look. West Ham.
It's been shifted as well, hasn't it?
You're not getting a ticket for that, I bet.
City. Where is it? Where is it? Tottenham, December. So we don't actually play them. Jesus, Burnley. I don't even know when the date is. Here we go. 14th of December we play them.
Yeah.
And we're away
That's a leap.
at the Stadium of Shide. That's where we're at.
Oh, what's the date? Oh, yeah, Sunderland's got Chelsea at home on Saturday.
Yeah, that'll be a good game. Like, I want Chelsea to put them back in their place.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a long
they've got
season,
some
man.
hard games.
The thing is, though, anything can change from like Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas. So look at Wolves there, man. I can't see who's going to go down. Probably Wolves, but I don't know who the other two are going to be.
Well, let's hope it's not Forest.
Mm.
I can't see it. I mean, did you see the other day about how much all the clubs are worth? And we was in one of the top 20 in the world.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't
Yeah,
see that.
his will be all right, man. Anderson's an absolute beast.
Yeah. It's weird because where we are, 14, like, our performances, but we just haven't got the results. Our performances have all been good, but we just haven't got the results to show for it. So it's like weird us being down here.
Yeah, like you say, that'll change, man. I'm not worried.
I'm not worried. Look at the two now. So look, the two flipping again, but not driving. There's only 2 minutes left for it. So this is what we're saying. We've got to be a bit careful because you might just get activated and took down. I'm going to have to wait for that pullback now. But you can also, the new two, yeah, the new two could easily just open up and just push up. Easy. Right.
You've got the new 4-hour capital.
The new 3, 4, and 6 hour. So I do need a bottom
1
wick.
minute left.
Yeah.
So I don't like breakouts on a 4-hour really, but
No. So if I can get a pullback, because it's a 4, and I can't touch it unless I get the pullback. If I can get a pullback to here, that as long as we don't tap 412. If we tap 4129, I'm calling it. That's me done. Pullback needed. But if the new 4 opens up, pulls back to there, then I'll have a buy stop above. So I've got to have a pullback. Ideally with this next cannon because I've got to go half 10. Yeah. Yeah. We got to 11, that isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to be done at half 10. Young.
Are you ready, Pete?
I'm ready. So that's a nice break. But here's the thing: we could easily, because it's a new one, you could easily just tap this previous support and then flip. But I don't think I'm interested in that because the 4 and the 6 need a top and bottom wick. Look at the 4. The 4's broke out now. Hasn't filled the range on the 4. So this is the next range on the 4. So the body of the candles should come and fill this. It's just a case of can we get a bottom wick first, then a buy stop above in order for the 4 to flip. There's your advantage point. But we know the 4 can absolutely fill this range as well. So, yeah, we're close, guys. We are close. Can we get a pullback? And the thing with this as well, if you get in too early and get activated, then flip, you think the 6. So if you flip to the 6, this 6 could come and test these lows. So you can come all the way down here. And if your stops are closer, you get activated, tucked down, you're going to get stopped out. The 6 can still pull back, test, and then flip. So I really don't want to be tucked down. So come on, drop.
I can't take this now. It's gone to. It's just done 200 pips.
Yeah, there's loads of manipulation today. Loads. And this is how you. What you can do as well, because I've been thinking about.
So it's just done 22 pips.
All right.
200. I've got my thing on.
This movie was naughty. Look at that.
Yeah, there's some stupid. It's like that move I
It's
got
not.
yesterday in 5 minutes, 150 pips.
Yeah. Let me.
Absolutely mental.
Stupid trade, but good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't like this now because it's already looked. It's nearly took the wick.
Yeah,
Previous
it's a
candle.
dangerous area. It is a dangerous area.
Let's have a look. It's very wicky. These 15 minutes are very wicky. That's tried to go up before.
Well, what I've noticed about the 15 is that the 15 is the first candle what sort of closes respecting, and then the higher time frames follow from there. So the 15 is the initiation one. You'll get the 5 swap break out, but the 15 will close respecting. And you've got a clear support level around here on the 15. So if you've got a clear support level here, which you haven't broke above yet. So if we look left, you've got this, you've got there, you've got these, and then look, we are closing respected. This is why it's so important to get this pullback. And if we're correct in what we're seeing, is if we look left, so you had this drop down like this, right? So let's say, could we be like this? Then we get a big pushing candle, big pushing candle up, big pushing candle up. 15 closes respecting this level. 15 closes respecting this level. Pull back to here, which is our pullback area. Then look what happens. Then you go. So it is similar to this area. So this is perfect for our pullback. We definitely need a pullback, right? Now the pullback could actually come to this. So if I get a pullback to that, I'll be happy to get in with a buy stop above the 15. So the buy stop will be like that, maybe above the high of these, not necessarily above the 1 hour wick. It'd be like that off the 15. If you break the highs again, so let's say you had your buy stop above this, get activated there, then we should see a nice pop through. So yeah.
Yeah, there's 200 pips in that wick, isn't there, in the 4 hour wick?
Yeah. So come on. Can we fit? We want one 15-minute candle to come down. I mean, this technically is 2 15-minute candles what pop down. I hate funerals. Can't be asked. It sounds awful. I'm not actually going to the funeral. I'm looking after a baby while the missus is at a funeral. I'm babysitting technically. But yeah, I don't do funerals. I struggle with them. I don't like death, I think. I like death.
Not many people.
Yeah,
I mean,
I only go close family now. I only go to.
Yeah.
Gets to me. Everybody starts crying. I'm quite emotional. I'll start crying my eyes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's getting to that sort of stage in life as well where there's a load of it goes on.
Oh no, I've lost 3 of my mates and I'm only 47.
Really?
I'm 40, and it's loads of close families. It's families, sisters of mothers and things like that. My aunties, a couple of my aunties have just gone. Girlfriend's mother, that sort of thing.
My best mate from school topped himself 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Oh, shit.
Mental health, man. It's like that's the biggest killer at the moment. Mental health.
Yeah.
And do you know what it is? Do you know what the root of it is? That's not the root, because obviously trauma and things like that, but I'd probably say at least 50% of them is because of social media. Social media is added to the mental health, massively added to it.
Well, he ate the drink and turned into a bit of a crackhead as well.
Did he?
So I just think he was a bit down in the dumps and probably off his head and thought, fuck it, let's have a go.
Yeah.
Troubled.
Most of the time, they don't actually want to kill themselves. They just want just shouting out for
Yeah.
help. But obviously, sometimes it just goes wrong, doesn't it?
Yeah. Just like... Yeah. Do you want to lower it? Okay. Yeah, I had a close friend die a couple of months ago in Thailand. Crash on a quad.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he literally just bought a house over there, moving out there with his new missus, had his wedding planned and everything. And then fucking crashed and died.
Shit.
Mad, isn't it? Life is short. I tell you what's good for mental health, right? And people don't realise gaming. And I sound like a teenager here.
Yeah.
And I sound like I'm coming up with an excuse to game all day. I'm not saying game all day. But what gaming does, so gaming gives lonely, weirdo men friends.
Thanks, Pete.
Does, it really does. So men who would struggle in the real world, as in to create friends and have mates, right? They've got loads online, and they feel
Yeah,
worthy,
true.
and it gives them a value. Because honestly, there's nothing I love great at the moment is waiting for Friday to come, and I'm gaming with my mates, which sounds geeky as out, but so good for your mental health. You're having a laugh, you're joking about with them, you feel like you've got people who can help you if you ever needed it. So yeah, I think gaming's become actually a good help. Oh, he's a pump up here. Come on, don't break this high. If we come and tap 4129, I'm done. Love a gaming sesh with the boys, Matt. Exactly. See, I'm on armour at the moment, Matt, where you can get in. There's times where I've been up for 6 hours, right? Where I've got on at 5 o'clock and I've been on till like 2 in the morning, which sounds mental. But the thing is, I don't go out on the piss every weekend. I don't even go out really on the weekend. So, it's nice to be at home and just have a couple of IPAs and just game with the boys. Great fun. Absolutely great fun. But yeah. Oh, we got robbed yesterday, Nate. Went to Sheffield, like I mentioned to you. Yeah, it was 2-1. 2-1. And one of the girls took a shot, hit the crossbar. Do you know, like the World Cup where it hits the crossbar, drops behind the line and then bounces out? That happened. Right, so and one of the girls recorded it, and you can clearly see the ball going over the line. Showed the ref. The ref was like, I've already made my decision. It was no goal. Like, what?
VAR.
You can see it. You can clearly see it going over the line. So we got robbed, basically. But yeah, I tell you what, that drive just reminded me how lucky I am not to be in removals with the traffic. Traffic was a nightmare.
How long did it take to get Sheffield?
Well, 3.5 hours.
How long, sorry?
3.5. Yeah, 3.5 hours there, 3.5 hours. But that's why I couldn't trade, because I got set off at 8:30. Kick off at 1, but obviously they're meant to get there at 12 for a warm up. They got there 10 to 1. They had about 7 minutes of warm up because they were late because of traffic. And they stopped, which they shouldn't have done. So, whatever. Here's the pullback now. See, if we got in too early here and we just had a buy stop, that would have been activated and be getting took down. And if we're wrong, and the 6 hours going to close bearish and the whole trend's going to change, then we're going to be getting stopped out. If we come and tap this level, I'll have a buy stop above. And if we do come back up, the likelihood of us then tapping this level is pretty high. So that's our advantage point. So I'll be going risk-free. It's up to you whether you go risk-free, not take partial, or go risk-free and take partial. Completely up to yourself. But at that point, your stops only need to be the low of whatever this wick is, or probably back below this level, just here, this zone. So if you come up, you shouldn't be breaking back the lows. If you do, then we're probably just wrong. We'd have to accept that. We've got to cut our losers early. Try to stay in our winners for longer.
Well, that 15-minute candle just took my targets, so now it could be bearish.
That one.
Hang on, I'm not looking at the screen. One second.
Oh, God. Excuse me.
Let me get YouTube back up. It's not.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, because if this 15 closes bearish like this, you've technically just had a little bit of a fake out on the. Actually, we didn't break above, did we?
It took the liquidity
above that level. Yeah. Yeah, this 15 is going to close bearish. So ideally, if it can close exactly where it is now, that'd be nice. Next 15 gets a nice little push down, breaks the low, taps our level. Even if it wants to close bearish, that's fine. And then we start coming back up, ready for the flip and the drive. That would be perfect. This as well, if you break below here on the 15, you'll be enticing loads of sellers in. You've got another reason to come down as well. Be enticing loads of sellers in. They'll be getting in. Stops would be the high at that point. So yeah, that'd be really nice. Well, I've only got one more 15-minute candle left, guys. One more 15-minute candle left. What game do you play, Matt?
The only gaming station we've got is Sophie's Switch.
Yeah.
Love the Switch.
So I play on his Fortnite. So yeah, I've watched. She's like, Dad, be playing kids.
The thing is though, Nate, I used to play COD, right? What I was sick of is I would work all week, yeah, removals, and then on a weekend I just want to relax and play a bit of COD. But I was getting on COD and I was getting smashed off these spotty little 16-year-olds who'd been playing it every night all week. So I get on just to have a bit of a chill and have a little go, and I'm just getting flung about like a rag doll off these spotty little 16-year-olds who were on it every day. And yeah, I just couldn't handle. I couldn't handle COD. Like, I'm not a COD fan at all. F1 mainly.
If I play Fortnite, I go on the no build ones, because all them little, like say, them spot teenagers, you just get blocked up with all them builds on
mate.
Fortnite, don't you? And build them boxes around you.
I don't know how they do it so quick, mate.
Yeah, I put up the build out so they can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, COD is turning into Fortnite. I don't play COD anymore. I play Armory Forges. It's like a mill sim type. Like they try to make it realistic. It's a lot slower than COD. You'll find good COD players can't play Armour because it's too slow. Yeah, I played the beta for the Battlefield. I didn't like it. It just reminded me of COD. But I haven't played the beta.
Have you got a VR headset?
Mason has, yeah.
Which one's he got?
The Quest.
What, Quest 3?
I don't know which one it was. Got it for his birthday in August. It was the newer one.
Yeah, so if he wants it for Christmas, it's like nearly 500 quid.
Yeah. Oh no, he must have that one. He's got the one below then, because I think it was about 300 quid. The one I got him. It's good though.
But yeah, you've got the 3S, then you've got the 3, but the 3's 4K, I think, and the 3S is not.
Yeah. I tell you what, Nate, it keeps them active.
Yeah,
keeps them active.
But like I say, one's 289 quid, one's 489 quid.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I said to her, I think you're going to get 289 quid one really, but
Yeah, it's not much of a difference.
my mate
Let's
said,
see how the trading goes.
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean that's ridiculous.
But they are good though. They are good. Like it's weird in some of the games you're in. Like if you play Resident
I mean,
Evil.
I've had a few goes on it
Yeah.
at my mate's house.
On
But
the pawn.
you can
on
like
the
you can
pawn.
just sit there and watch YouTube and stuff, can't you?
Have you been on the pawn, Nate?
No, not yet. I'll have
Not
to get
yet.
a camera if I'm doing that.
Have you seen that video? That guy's got caught with a VR headset watching porn, and his wife
Yeah,
walks in the
right.
living room, and he's there doing all the motions and that. Yeah.
Oh, someone stood in front of him.
Well, he's in the living room. Obviously, late at night, his wife's come down, opened the door. He's got the VR, not realizing she's there, and he's there just like humping away, humping air. Obviously, because he's in this porn. Fucking funny. Oh, we're pushing up here, guys.
I best get 4K one then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you put your ID in though for the porn now.
Nah, yeah.
Prove who you are.
You don't need to if you're a member.
Are you a limited company, Nate, for your business?
Hey,
Are you a limited company for your business?
no chance. I don't
Oh.
earn enough.
You don't need to earn loads with a limited company. It's just a
No.
decision.
Yeah, I'm not limited.
Yeah,
No, I'm
'cause
not
one of my
limited.
businesses is limited, but I don't like. You've got to verify your ID again by mid next month. But I'm trying to work out if that is the digital ID for directors first, and that's what they're
Yeah.
doing. The same directors
I know
have
they
to do
bought
it, otherwise you're going to get
bought
fines
something
and
new,
things
haven't
like
they,
that.
about next year. Is it every 3 months if you earn over 30 grand or something?
Well, it's not confirmed, so don't quote me on this, but they're talking about lowering the VAT to 30 grand, yeah. Which,
I'm on about tax, man. So you know we do it once a year. So
Oh, yeah.
self-assessment.
yeah,
If you earn over a certain amount of money, you have to do it every 3 months now, rather than every year.
it's stupid. It's absolutely. We need these out of government quick. But mate, if that VAT threshold, if they brought that in, that would kill a huge. Because I've been VAT, that would kill a lot of small tradies, small businesses. It would kill them.
Yeah. 'Cause people don't want to pay that, do they?
No. They just what it is. They've lost reasons to tax you. So they're just coming up with how can we get more tax? Oh, okay, you'll start paying tax on going into different counties soon. That's what'll happen.
Yeah,
In order to go into Yorkshire,
stop
there'll
paying
be
all
a
these
tax.
hotels.
Yeah.
Stop paying £1 million a day hotel bill, whatever it is.
I really wanted this to come down, but we knew this could happen. There's no bottom wick on it,
Hey,
man.
where's your dreads gone? Where's your dreadlocks
Oh,
gone?
you seen him? Do you think? I've gone for a Peaky Blinders look. Oh, so my dreads they're all snapping, so I was getting a lot of fizz.
You look
frizzy.
like you're from. You look like you're out of town now. Anyways, Essex.
Do you know what? I woke up this morning. I had a shower last night, and I woke up this morning, and the way I'd slept, it was just like pure Essex style, and I was like, oh. But with the gel on, it's not too bad. I'm going to get them back, the dreads, but I need to get my hair healthy again because it was snapping loads, so it's just getting frizzy all the time. So, and I'm going to get some turkey teeth as well. I've been thinking about getting some turkey teeth. So turkey teeth, slick back hair. Tell you what, 1 foot taller, I'd be a god. 1 foot taller, I'd be a god.
Yeah. I need 10 grand to sort myself out.
10 grand and the rest, Nate. And the rest.
5 grand on my teeth, 5 grand on my hair.
I know, everyone's doing them now, hair implants, aren't they?
Yeah.
I couldn't image you with hair though.
I've always had hair though. I've only had. It's only because of COVID.
COVID made you lose your hair.
When COVID kicked in and the barbers closed, I said to Sophia, shave my head. She shaved my hair off, and then I realised how thin my hair was.
Ah, right.
So I kind of left it. But I tell you what, it's a massive difference. I used to get loads of women with hair. Now I get fuck all.
Get some
I
dreads.
tell you who I get in a minute. These fucking little rude girls that want to be. It's not normal girls. These little rude girls like, nah man.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Oh, look at this 15 here. So if we look at this 15, close respecting. This 15, close respecting. This could be the pullback now. You might break the high one more time, but this could be the pullback. So it's just as long, that's fine if we wick up, but as long as we don't tap this level. So we're all right still. I don't think it's going to be enough time for me to get in on this, but
I've got the dogs in the groomers. I've got to go pick her up at 11.
yeah.
Another 45 quid.
How's the dog doing? Good?
Yeah, she's all right. It's not like having a staffy though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you like staffies?
I had a staffy for 14 years, and I wish I had another one. But this dog needed rescuing, so we rescued her. So I still might get a puppy.
Yeah.
Who knows? See what happens. See what happens with trading.
Get a boxer. You won't have any kitchen cupboards left.
I tell you what, I seen the other day a box across Rottweiler.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. Honestly, boxers. Yeah, obviously, I've got an old English sheepdog now and a French bulldog. And Emma's always had dogs all through her life. Always had like old English sheepdogs or bearded collies. But boxers, man, are just weird. They're not like a pet. They're like humans. They're just
Yeah, they're nuts as well, aren't they?
they're nuts, but they're very intelligent. But yeah, I mean, boxers are fantastic. I think if I got another dog, it'd only be a boxer now.
My next dog would be a blue staffy, I think.
Blue staff. And the only thing I worry about staffs is any dog with lockjaw puts me off. They've got lockjaw,
It's
don't
all
they,
right.
staffs?
Stick the finger up the bum and then they open the mouth.
Yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah, my Bella was soft as anything. They are staffs are down as the best family dog as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just they got a bad name with all the idiots.
Yeah.
You know, people don't buy them no more, so
That's what it is, yeah. I don't know.
it's like the XL Bully. XL Bully went popular, didn't it? Now they've been banned.
Yeah. Well, I don't think this is happening, guys. I'd just be careful of this though. Like I wouldn't be getting in here. I wouldn't be getting in, and people will be getting in.
I think I'll be waiting till New York. I think.
Yeah. Well, I'm back on tomorrow, and I'm back on all next week. Like I say, I've been busy this week, so we're back on it now. We're up just shy of 3% this month on our stats. Just shy of 3% this month. And I've not even added. We had a trade which was $500 odd. It was a fantastic trade. I didn't put it on here, but obviously I've showed it in the communities. They've all seen it, but that's not even on here. So I'm up quite nicely this month. Last month we were up 1%, so it's just about being profitable each month. That's what we got to aim for. And then in a year's time, we can look and go, okay, yeah, we're profitable. So the last time I streamed live on YouTube, we had one minus month, and that was a February where we took a full loss, and me and Dan took the loss. And all I remember from that loss was Dan going, "Oh, what's going on here, man?" And that was on GJ. It just honestly, we literally entered there, Nate, and price just went. No pullbacks, it just went. And we found out that it wasn't on my Forex funds. Sorry, my FX book, but it was the Japanese yen. There was news what came out and just completely fucked the markets basically. And yeah, that kicked us in the teeth. I think we were down about 2k that month. I can't even remember actually. I've got the old stats here. Let me get them up quickly.
That was a good day.
It was a good trade. Trading.
I think my best week was last week when I did that. I did 3K in 4 days.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind of decent.
that is nice.
That's when I passed that challenge.
I shouldn't have put my trade on my phone yesterday. So,
Yeah,
wasn't a big loss though.
we learn from it, don't we?
Well, this is it.
Yeah,
This is it.
he's the stream from last year. So yeah, we were down February 2.5K. But other than that, I mean, look at the profits we were making. Really nice. But this was on a 100K account, not a 50K. So still, I mean, you're averaging 3%. And here's the thing, this is why I always keep saying, because there's a lot of people doing this now on YouTube. And that's probably why my algorithms don't push out. But it's 1 to 3, the top 1% of traders in the world, they average between 1 and 3%. But they average it every month. Every month, that's the difference. They're not making 10% 1 month and then not making anything for 3 months. They making profit every month, and it's only 1 to 3% a month. Do you know what I mean? But people are greedy.
Yeah.
People are greedy. People won't accept that. So 1% on a 50K account is only $500. People just can't accept it. They think, nah, I need to get more than that. Do you know what I mean? But this just shy of 3%. This is fantastic for a 50K account. $1,200 is fantastic for a 50K account, and that is realistic trading, not 10, 20, 30, fucking 50%. Yeah, good luck if you do that. Fantastic. I'm happy for you, but it's not realistic. So
that's like what I want to do. See, just cover my wages, keep going, cover my wages, and then add another account to it, and that's when you're getting more money because you're getting your wages plus an extra on top.
Yeah, because what people do, right? They use social media, and when they get a big payout, so they'll have like one payout in 6 months, and it'll be like, I don't know, fucking 10 grand or something on a 50K account, which is a lot. Yeah, they'll promote it. Boom! Look at payout 5K, you know, and then that is it. But it's not. That's not how trading is. 1 to 3% every month is the way. You gotta do what the top 1% do, in my eyes. But it takes discipline, patience, and time. Like Forex, you don't get funded all of a sudden you're rich. I'm nowhere near rich at all. But I'm building up my
That's
account.
why I like that's why I like the $200-300 a day, because I know once I get more accounts, it'll be double that, triple that.
It's just about, because you think if your journal, you're profitable every month, even by $50, but you're profitable every month. Imagine the confidence it instills in you at the end of the year. Fucking hell, I'm not profitable by much, but I am profitable. So then, if I'm profitable even by a little bit, all I have to do is up my capital. That's it. That $50 is now 5 grand on a 200K account or 400K account. But at least you know you can trade because you're profitable. Do you know what I mean? And that's where we go wrong. And social media doesn't help that, really. Oh, this is not 15's broke out now. Yeah, guys, this is me done. Like I say though, if we tap this, I probably wouldn't have this on. But if we do come down, tap this, then I would have a buy stop above. And this would be advantage point. But other than that, that's all I've got. I have got a swing trade on. I say swing trades should be done in 2 days, I would think. If we close bearish on the daily on EU, then I'm just deleting. But I have got a buy stop on EU. But yeah, that's all I've got. So today's stream we grabbed 74 pips. We're up $267 on a 50K account. Fantastic trade. Other than that, another win for the stream. I'm gonna love yous and leave yous because I've got to go and get ready. So I'll see yous on tomorrow if yous are on.
Indeed. In the morning.
All right, guys.
I'll be on if it's raining.
Yeah. Well, let's leave it. Hopefully, are you coming on school, Nate? Are you gonna come in
Hey?
on? Are you gonna come in on the school app? Are you gonna
Yeah,
use
we'll
this?
do if I'm off work. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Right, guys. I love yous and leave yous. I'll see yous tomorrow, 8 o'clock UK time. Catch you later, guys. Toodaloo.
Good day, sir.
See you later.